was a quick walk around our 2004 Porsche 911 Turbo with just 15,000 miles, and it is pretty stunningly optioned, and of course the condition that it's in is quite remarkable. Even still, we're going to give you a closer look and show you some little imperfections around the vehicle, although they are small and not too many. So to start out, we're at the front end of the car, and as you can see, the edges here, everything front of the A-pillar here is covered in paint protection film, as is the front of the mirror caps. So, and you can see along there, you can see the outline of that. So, front end is protected, keeping that paint absolutely perfect underneath. And if you look at the paint meter readings attached, they will be quite high for these panels because the meter is accounting for the additional thickness of the film that is applied. But all original paint, and it looks quite stunning. So I will show you some of the little things around the car now. So we do have, there's this little nick in the film. You can feel that with your finger. We do have, it does look like there are a couple paint chips around the front area. So perhaps these happened prior to paint protection film being applied, because a lot of these you can't really even, this right here, I can feel that, so that might be in the film. But like right here, there, and a couple up there, you can't actually feel with your fingers. So my conclusion would be that that is beneath the film and actually in the paint. So we have a couple more around here. So my theory would be the car was driven early without paint protection film, and then it was subsequently applied. So damage in terms of paint chips and stuff is minimal. Here's another chip. This one I can actually feel in the film. There are a few just scattered around, but again, most of them I don't feel, so they are probably under the film. But again, none that are particularly large or significant. So we'll go a little bit lower. We'll show you the plastic piece under the front bumper, and as expected for basically any car with any kind of mileage, we have a few moments that it made contact with the ground. I mean, you can feel underneath here, you can see how that is, but that is its intention. It is a cheap and replaceable piece there, and it is protecting the bumper from curbs and lower undulations in the road and all that. So we have the wheels here. There are a couple scuffs on the outer part of these turbo twists, because as you can, if you're familiar with these wheels, you can see that there's a little concavity right here. So this part faces out a little bit more than this part, and you can see that they have scuffed something at some point. A couple scratches along that side, another scratch here, chip there. So that is nothing particularly consequential in terms of damage, structural integrity, anything like that. Just a few scuffs there. We'll move on, and like I said, we have paint protection film on the mirror cap here, but it looks like there's a little rip right there, but nothing too significant there. We'll go down the passenger side, and well, probably won't find much to show you. Maybe, no, these are coming right off of my fingernail, so really not much going on there, which we like to see. Let's see, we have just a couple little chips on the face of these spokes here, but again, nothing really major. Go around the rear. Uneventful. Get to this wheel here, and looks like we have this mark. It's hard to see. I'm looking at it on camera and it's not showing up like it is in person. There you go, maybe. Right there, we have that little scratch, and we'll go along. And then same thing, these spokes have gotten a little bit of rash to them. Looks like we have a little chip in the paint right above the door handle. We'll open this door, take a look along the inside here. So we have this mark here, which doesn't really feel like a chip or anything, but obviously you can see the discoloration there. I think that there was one on the lower part when I was looking at the car before, but maybe that was on the other side. Let me just take a look back over there. No. Must have been wrong, but it's good to be wrong about stuff like that. So we will take a peek inside, and so this grab handle here has seen the most wear of really any part, and then the inner part of the sill. The seat bolsters, I mean, it's natural with black leather over time, but this bolster has not discolored or anything. There's just creasing and all that because it is leather. And passenger seat probably as good as new, because driver's seat is what is going to get the most use, but it's a very wonderfully preserved 2004 911 Turbo. Hope you enjoy.